gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you want? What you want? What you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Don't you know you're a human being, born of a mother with the love of a father? Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude, yeah. Bad boys, What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Perfect Timing Podcast back at it again, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. How's everybody doing this glorious afternoon? Yes. We're back with the update. Let me get some of this perfect juice. Oh, these gonna be available real soon, man. These gonna be available real soon. The vendor tripping, man, but they're gonna be when I get these right, they're gonna be available real soon. So everybody in the morning, get your tea and get your perfect juice, man. These gonna be I don't know how much y'all think. $29.99. What y'all think? $19.99. Yeah, these gonna be like $20, man. I think they'd be $20 at the little Starbucks, man. But these gonna be available real soon, man. Pick yours up on perfecttiming.com, man. As you come in, man, make sure you wipe your feet when you come in my house, man. That's the hook a brother up, man. That's the hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, man. Tory Lanez goes to jail. Quick update. Then we got a Three Kings podcast coming right after that. Tory Lanez goes to jail. In court today. Brand new update. We're going to share the article right now. TMZ reports Tory Lanez goes to jail. You know we've been hot on this case. I think we got to do a recap before we tell everybody why Tory Lanez went to jail. Because y'all see my poll. Y'all got to go vote right now on the poll. 2 Raw TV in the building. Gorillas in the chat right now. Shout out to 2 Raw for making sure that this story got done right on timeline. Hey, perfect with another thumbnail, man. You know what I'm saying, man. You know how we got to get this done, man. Tory Lanez go to jail, man. 2 Raw TV, call me with the hot off the presses update, man. Shout out to 2 Raw TV. Shout out to the Three Kings podcast, man. Hot off the presses, man. Tory Lanez goes to jail, man. We're going to talk about it today, man. So check this out, man. We're going to do an update real quick so everybody could get update with this whole thing, man. Go ahead and share the show as we get up in here, man. Share the show as we get up in here, man. I need everybody to share the show, man. So some people might not know what's going on with Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. What we gonna do though? We gonna add this to our playlist. You know, we got a fire playlist where we've been discussing this from the beginning. So this is gonna be added to our playlist, so you can go watch the whole story. But let's do a quick recap of what took place. So some things that we some things that I let a lot of my audience know that people didn't actually know that I brought out on this podcast. So let's go back to the beginning. How far back? Way back. Back like Cadillacs on 4 flats. Look, Tory Lanez was never even dating Meg Thee Stallion. A lot of people didn't know that. So Tory Lanez was actually dating Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, correct? So a lot of people don't understand the genesis of this whole story. Tory Lanez was dating Meg Thee Stallion's best friend. Meg Thee Stallion's best friend was bragging about the sex life, and so Meg Thee Stallion wanted to sleep with Tory Lanez, and so she did, right? The night of the event that took place, all 3 individuals were heading to a party together. Now, all 3 individuals were heading to a party together after they had sex, after they had consensual sex. So all 3 people had sex with each other, and they were all knowing that they were having sex, right? So when individuals speculate about somehow that this was some type of anger or confusion amongst the friends, what people don't understand is that Tory Lanez was sleeping with Meg Thee Stallion's friend first, and then slept with Meg Thee Stallion second. When they went to the party, the sex had already occurred. So all of them had already known that they were sleeping with each other. So this was not new. The best friend, Meg Thee Stallion, and Tory Lanez, all of them were were aware that they were sleeping with each other. So that was not the reason for the shooting. That was not the reason for the argument. They were in a sexual relationship. All 3 people were in a sexual relationship. See, this is the thing that gets left out, because this is why you need to speculate about what actually took place after the party. So there was a party that they went to. allegedly, right, at a famous person's house named Kylie Jenner, right? Allegedly, right? So it was a pool party. We've actually seen video from that pool party. Meg Thee Stallion in the pool, her best friend in the pool, Tory Lanez in the pool, Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner. But Tory Lanez ends up hooking up with Kylie at the party, right? This is what ignited the argument in the limo. Well, actually, the argument actually started in the party. This also is left out of a lot of internet discussions, right? So the argument actually started in the party, right? So they're in the party. I don't know if Kylie was feeling Tory or Tory was feeling Kylie, but they get into an argument in the party. They get ejected, right? Because Meg Thee Stallion gets upset and it turns into more than simply words, right? They get ejected from the house. They get ejected from the party. But the argument doesn't stop there. The argument continues from the party into the limousine. Now, what hasn't been established is where the gun came from and who the gun belongs to. I'm not going to speculate on that. But in the article that I'm going to show, we do have new evidence from the LAPD. This is not my evidence. This is not blogger evidence. This is LAPD. From the LAPD investigation, we now know from DJ Academics, shout out to DJ Academics, make sure you all subscribe, that the gun in question does not have Tory Lanez DNA on the gun or the bullets. This makes it very difficult for the prosecution, right, to win the case, because in a lot of cases, just like like if you go back to the Taxstone case, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Taxstone case, but the Taxstone case is where he shot somebody in the club. The thing about that case is, as Taxstone fighting the case, the one thing that they were able to get Taxstone on is possession of the gun. Because even though Taxstone is fighting for stand your ground, self-defense, all that good shit, the one thing that they do have on Taxstone is possession, illegal possession of a weapon, because they got his fingerprints on the gun, right? This is not the case in the Tory Lanez case. With this new DNA evidence, you don't have possession on Tory Lanez, which is why Tory Lanez is actually free, right, and out on bail. But today he got arrested. We're gonna get there. We just laying the groundwork and establishing what's going on. I see a lot of people in the chat. Shout out to everybody. I see Lady Love in the chat, Too Raw in the chat. Oh, Ken seeing red on that good AOL dial-up phone, man. Shout out to everybody, man, in the chat, man. Thank you for all the support. So check this out. So Tory Lanez is walking around free because, unlike the other case where you could at least charge Tory Lanez with possession, in this case, the prosecutors can't even charge Tory Lanez with possession because they don't have his DNA fingerprints on the gun or the bullets. See, it's one thing to not have his DNA or fingerprints on the gun, and you can say, Judge, I didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion. My fingerprints is not on the trigger or the gun, but your fingerprints are on the bullets, meaning, i.e., you loaded the gun. It's obviously your gun. We're going to charge you with possession of the gun, and at least Tory Lanez would be incarcerated for possession of the gun. That didn't happen because you cannot prove that the gun belonged to Tory Lanez. So let's recap for everybody new coming in the chat. Tory Lanez sleeping with Meg Thee Stallion's best friend. Meg Thee Stallion's best friend. Meg Thee Stallion finds out about the sex. Meg Thee Stallion wants to have sex with Tory Lanez. They end up all three in a sexual relationship. They go to a party together. Now think about this, y'all. Think about this, what I'm saying. A lot of people say, perfect, you speculating. This is the thing with everybody talking about this. They go to a party together, y'all. They go to a party together. Like, that's the part I think a lot of people are leaving out. Like not only are they all three having sex with each other, but they all go to the party together. Now, if there's think about what y'all seeing what I'm saying. If there's any emotional baggage or anger or anything about the fact that we've all had sex with each other, we're not partying together, right? We might be on the phone, but think about what I'm saying. After they've already been involved in this mutual sexual relationship, they go party together. You got to understand the dynamic of these three individuals before you start thinking of how and who would be malicious. They go party together. So they are actually not only in a sexual relationship, they are in a friendship. They hanging out, partying together. We having sex and we going to parties together. All three of us. Not four people. The three people in the limo going to the party all have sex with each other. How can they be in not in a good place if they're going to a party? Yeah, no one ever brought that out. It's the perfect perspective, man. Let me give myself some props, man. Make sure y'all share my show, man. Let everybody know what's going on, man. It's Perfect Time Podcast, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They are going to a party together, right? When people talk about argument, they were arguing in the limo. Tory shot her. Tory was jealous. They were going to a party together. They were in a consensual, mutual sexual relationship and a friendship. And you know how I qualify that? They went to go party. People who are not in a good terms don't go out to a house party together, just the three of them. There was not a greater group of people where you could say, well, I didn't know that he was sleeping with her and we didn't know. No, three people, all three having sex, went to the party. Argument in the party, argument flows into the car. Somehow there is a gun involved. We don't know whose gun it is. We don't know who brought the gun. We don't know who shot anything. The reason now think about this. Okay, everybody caught up. You caught up? Now think about this. Somehow Meg Thee Stallion gets shot, right? We don't know whose gun it is. We don't know who brought the gun. We don't know who shot Meg Thee Stallion, right? Think about this though. Why don't we know? Why don't we know anything about how Meg Thee Stallion got shot? Because Meg Thee Stallion is the one who gave this original statement and made sure that no one knew what happened. Think about what I'm saying. We don't know where the gun came from. We don't know who brought the gun. All three people in the car gotta know who gun it is and where the gun came from. But why don't the DA know and the public know? Because Meg Thee Stallion. Now think about this in line of the whole story. Why don't we know where the gun came from, who the gun was, and who shot Meg Thee Stallion? Because Meg Thee Stallion on the night in question said, I don't know what happened. It was glass. I don't know what happened. And she didn't want to say anything. Meg Thee Stallion did not change her statement till 30 days after the original incident, till I said and speculated that all physical evidence was gone. Then Meg Thee Stallion comes out on an Instagram live and says, Tory Lanez shot. Matter of fact, what she said is, he shot me. She didn't go to the DA. She didn't file a complaint. She didn't call the police. She goes live on an Instagram live after her album flop, after having label problems, after signing with Roc Nation, after being in a lawsuit, after her felonious past gets exposed on Instagram, and her career is tanking. 30 days later, she goes live and says, Tory Lanez shot me. Now we have to go figure out what happened, because on the night in question, Meg Thee Stallion lied to police. If she's now to be given the truth, then the night in question, she lied to police. She lied to EMTs. She's lied to the judge. But now, 30 days later, Meg Thee Stallion says, no, that was a lie that night. This is the truth. But did you lie that night? And why is this night the truth? Well, she would say she was afraid of Tory Lanez, but there's more to the story that would come out later. See, what would come out later is the fact that Tory was not in an intimate relationship with Meg Thee Stallion. Tory was actually in an intimate relationship with her best friend, and that Meg Thee Stallion was the one who was the interloper. What would come out later is that Meg Thee Stallion is a blackout drunk, and part of why she could not tell police and district attorney what happened that night is because she could not remember. She has a history of being blackout drunk. Her publicist, her stylist, is now fired for coming out and saying that Meg Thee Stallion is always blackout drunk. I get her dressed. I bring her clothes. She is incoherent 90% of the time. This is why she could not give an accurate account of the events of the night. No one ever said anything. So Meg Thee Stallion, blackout drunk, incoherent, unable to give a reasonable account of events to EMTs or police. Police or EMTs have no evidence. They make no arrest for 30 days. After 30 days, Meg Thee Stallion now comes up with the marketing scheme for her career, her album, says Tory Lanez shot her. Now, where are we at now? We are currently in a criminal case. And the most recent thing, and the charges are against Tory Lanez. And the most recent thing in the case that we have learned is that what I just brought to you is that Tory Lanez DNA is not on the gun. Today we learned Tory Lanez was arrested in court. But let's go back. I wanted to show. This is the arrest, but I don't want to show that yet. That's the article on the arrest. I don't want to show that yet. I want to show one other thing, just to clear up something. All right, so I just wanted to bring this up. You guys see that on the screen right there? Fair use, fair use. Let's do a fair use banner real quick for these. Okay. So this is academics. This is the most recent thing in the case. This is saying breaking news. It was revealed in court moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the weapon in the Meg Thee Stallion case. So that was the last thing that we did. We actually went to the LAPD. So this is being reported by a blogger, but what he's reporting is from an LAPD criminal analysis. This is not from the district attorney. This is not from the defense. This is from the state. This is from the LAPD as part of their investigation, non-partial, third-party investigation through the LAPD crime lab. When they secured the weapon from the crime scene, they ran their normal tests on the weapon. What came back from the LAPD crime lab is that Tory Lanez fingerprints and Tory Lanez are not on the gun or on the bullets. No, that was the most recent, right? That was the most recent. Meg Thee Stallion was not happy about that. The prosecution believes that the info was given to act. We don't care about that. Of course, this pertains to a felony case stemming from charges. He allegedly fired a gun in her direction and caused great bodily harm, to which he pled not guilty. How could he do that? Okay, check this out. The judge said violate. Okay, so that's the arrest right there. Okay, so this is Tory Lanez. This is Tory Lanez right here. So today, Tory Lanez got arrested, right? So when this information came out about Tory Lanez's fingerprints not being on the gun, we all speculated that the case would be dropped, right? The case had to be dropped, right? There is no case, right? T-Raw said, Tory, I don't think she even got hit, bro. She was twerking 2 days later. Exactly. So look, today Tory Lanez went to jail. Tory Lanez is currently been arrested, but Tory Lanez didn't get arrested, and Tory Lanez did not go to jail for what he's being accused for. No, instead, Tory Lanez is going to jail today, I believe, for the tweet that we see here on the screen. So part of the case, during the case, to keep the case lively in the news, there's a current protective order against Tory Lanez for Meg Thee Stallion, right? And part of these new protective orders have a social media component to it, right? So this tweet right here, and the judge alleged that tweets like this were directed at Meg Thee Stallion and violated the protective order. So in the violation of the protective order, Tory Lanez today got arrested, and he is forced to pay a $350,000 bond. Let's go to a different article, and let's talk about the actual arrest and what took place today. Now that we got everybody caught up, thank y'all for coming in, man. Share the show, man. Share the show, man. So today in court, Tory Lanez was arrested in court for violating Meg Thee Stallion's protective order against him. Oh my God, what is that, right? See, I don't gotta say much, man. Y'all can witness for yourself, man. You know, check it out, man. Check it out, man. Tory Lanez was arrested during court hearing in the ongoing assault case after a judge found that he violated Meg Thee Stallion's restraining order against him. Rolling Stone Nancy Dillon reported on the case from Los Angeles court, reported via Twitter. Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded into custody. Y'all heard it here first on the Perfect Timing podcast. Shout out to the 2 Raw TV. Shout out to the 3 Kings. Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded into custody. Today, Tory Lanez went to jail. It is horrible news out here today, man. So check it out. Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court, remanded into custody until he posts new bail. So that's in addition to the current bail. This heaping of double justice and double punitive, how they're doing black men in his courts, I've never heard of it before. So he can get more bail. You can get more time. You can go to court multiple times on the things that you've gone to court for. But Tory Lanez getting more bail. I don't know how you get more bail, but you're getting more bail. So it says here, Tory Lanez has to post new bail of $350,000 in the Meg Thee Stallion felony assault case. She wrote, judge found him in violation of discovery, protective order, and personal contact order. In a follow-up tweet, she continued, Judge David Harold, nearly 1 hour after the argument about Lanez's tweets, and said some of them seem to be clear messages to Megan. He added new condition to Lanez's release, and that he is not to mention complaining witness in the case in any social media. Trial date set for 9/14, man. He was handcuffed in court today. And I believe it has something to do with that tweet that he sent out after DJ Academics. DJ Academics has been getting information from inside the court. I don't think the court likes that. So I think the court got a little upset with DJ Academics having that information. That information, to me, seems to be, in favor of Tory Lanez, right? So Tory Lanez now in jail because of what happened. This is not good. This is not good. So $350,000 on top of his initial bail, a 9/14 court date. And I'm asking you in the chat, I need you to vote. I got a poll up right now. Do you believe Tory Lanez, is this fair? Is Tory Lanez receiving justice? Or is this the same in the long line of black men receiving the King Kong Kung Fu prosecution style of justice, where regardless of whether you have evidence, regardless of whether or not you have factual place and action, you charge black men regardless. And now Tory Lanez has ended up in prison Tory Lanez has ended up jail. He's already lost so much money. He's already lost so much of his career. Now another $350,000, like it's nothing, like it's $1. Another $350,000, like it's nothing. And this is for someone who is currently not guilty. Y'all remember Kyle Rittenhouse? If y'all haven't seen my playlist on Kyle Rittenhouse, we did a great job on Kyle Rittenhouse. We've been doing these court cases to juxtapose the position between white men in the criminal justice system and black men in the criminal justice system. And what I said about Kyle Rittenhouse is that I don't believe Kyle Rittenhouse got too much justice. I just want my son to get the same level of justice that Kyle Rittenhouse received. A lot of people said Kyle Rittenhouse got special treatment. As I reviewed the case, I don't believe Kyle Rittenhouse got special treatment. It's just that black men in criminal justice felt like Kyle Rittenhouse got special treatment because they've never received fair and adequate treatment under the law in a courtroom. So when we saw it in Kyle Rittenhouse, it seemed foreign to us. It seemed foreign, and here it is again. Here it is again. A young man in America. I was taught you're innocent until proven guilty. How can he be jailed and incarcerated if you haven't been able to prove him guilty on the charges? How do you have a protection order? This is what happens a lot in family court. It keeps fathers from visiting their children. It keeps families apart. How do you establish that you need a protection order that results in the black man being incarcerated and a $350,000 fine if you can't even prove his guilt in the case? You understand? In the Kyle Rittenhouse case, the judge would not even allow the prosecution to call those individuals victims because he said Kyle is innocent until proven guilty. And those people were bad men. So he said you can't call them victims because it would taint the jury. But you give Tory Lanez a protective order, he's innocent. She has nothing to be afraid of because you haven't proved that I'm a violent. Is it because I'm black? The only reason you give a protective order is because there's some type of fear of violence. The only thing he has is the color of his skin. How can you justify a protective order for Tory Lanez when you can't prove his guilt? He's innocent until proven guilty, just like Kyle Rittenhouse. That's why I did the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Go watch that playlist. It will illuminate and enumerate so many things about what I talk about with these court cases. How does he have a protective order that results in him being jailed and an additional $350,000 bail? When this case is argued in front of a jury, it will look poorly upon the jury. The jury will say, how and why did he have a protective order? Second, how and why did he violate the protective order? He must be dangerous. He must be dangerous. Not only did the court give him a protective order, but then he violated the protective order. This is a dangerous man. He must have shot Meg Thee Stallion. He must have shot. How is this a fair judicial process? Got a lot of people in the chat who not subscribed. I didn't turn on my subscriber right now. We got some new people. Who is this? Shamario Patterson. He should not have tweeted, but damn, $350,000 for a tweet. Bet he won't say nothing now. Why is this case going until September? This is so dumb. He should not have tweeted. Do you believe in free speech? We on a public platform right now. It seemed kind of ignorant to make that statement, brother. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. But we on a public platform right now. So as a black man, for you to check another black man's speech, where does that come from? I need to know. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to have a conversation. I need to know where that come from, brother. Why would you want to police another black man's speech in the land of the free and the home of the brave? These social media apps were created for us to express ourselves and speak freely. He's innocent. He's an advocate. He shouldn't be his own advocate if he doesn't believe he's innocent. If he can't advocate for himself, then who would? Who should? Right? I'm having trouble understanding that statement right there, brother. You're gonna have to come up and justify that statement right there, because it's the land of the free and the home of the brave. Last time I checked, it's the land of the free and the home of the brave. Last time I checked, and it's the First Amendment right? Freedom of speech is the First Amendment right. So I believe Tory Lanez and advocating for itself did the right thing. What the reason why I'm presenting this morning is because the judicial system is not right and not fair in the way it treats black men. In case you came in a little bit late, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with what happened. I am just blasting. Oh, I respect that. I respect that. I totally respect that. And all you don't have to agree with me. I say I'm perfect. I'm not right. So you could have difference of opinion. We could disagree and things like that. So I welcome the disagreeing of opinion. But I just want to share that with you, bro. That I understand what you mean. That he shouldn't have. He should be. Today is. Hey, I'm gonna check. Hey, check this out. You knew. So Samario Patterson, today is a lot of people in America call today Taco Tuesday. Here on the Perfect Timing Podcast, we call it Watch Your Taco Tuesday. Shout out to my brother Two Raw and the Three Kings. So let me share with you the concept behind Watch Your Taco Tuesday. And I always say you want to wash your taco because nobody don't want to watch a dirty taco. So Watch Your Taco Tuesday has to do with self-care and self-love. So I got to give you your props, brother, because you are actually absolutely correct. And you are right on point because you brought me back to Watch Your Taco Tuesday. So what this brother is saying is that Tory Lanez should have been better and more vigilant at watching his taco, right? Having more self-care, even in his tweets. I agree with you, brother. Hey, baby, I'm live. Tory Lanez got arrested. He got a $350,000 bill. You on your lunch?
Yeah, just checking on you.
I love you. I love you too. I want to see you cam up so I can see how beautiful you are.
Cam up. Okay, I know you too.
Cam up and rack up. Cam up and rack up. I want to see how beautiful you are.
Let me cam up.
All right. Hey, look at my baby. Hey, look at my baby. Hey. Hey, I love you. Have a good lunch, baby.
Bye.
Man, thank you for that, bro. Watch Your Taco Tuesday. Self-care and self-love. You know, so check this out. Self-care and self-love. I say self-care and self-love, but it's really not in that order. It goes in an order like this. Self-love has to be first, right? You got to have a healthy relationship with self. Why, Perfect, do you say self-love first? Why do you got to have a healthy relationship with self first? Because in order to care for yourself, you got to be honest about where you are hurt, where you are lacking, right? So self-love means if I'm lacking, if I have a wound. Last night, me and my son was hanging out. He saw a scar on me. He said, Daddy, where you get that scar? I said, I don't know. Part of self-love, shout out to my brother Conscious Moron in the building, man. Part of self-care and self-love is understanding who I am, being honest about my flaws, being honest to these women. I'm sleeping with both of these women. Tory Lanez could have been better at watching his taco, right? Performing self-care and self-love. Self-love, being honest about who I am and what are my shortcomings so that I can improve myself in these areas, right? That's what Watch Your Taco Tuesday is about. Thank you, brother, for bringing us back full circle. You are absolutely right. As men, we have to remain vigilant. That's what that brother was saying with his comment. As men, we have to especially black men, we always must remain vigilant. It's a catchphrase. It sounds good. Somebody put it in the chat for me. Watch Your Taco Tuesday. Somebody 5.0 put it in the chat for me. It sounds good. It's a catchphrase, but it has a lot of meaning. It means a lot. When I was young, my father, Big Dennis, Big Den, man, one of his favorite words, what my name, man? I got a lot of shit on. There you go, that Big Den right there. What a Big Den. The Big Den up there. He would say, be diligent. One of my favorite words, be diligent, diligence. One of my father, that word just stuck with me, right? Because his name is Dennis, my name is Dennis, and that word stuck with me, diligence, you know what I'm saying? So in that same vein as being diligent, I remember vigilance, you know what I'm saying? So I mixed those words together, man, and there's vigilance, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be vigilant in your life, man. You have to watch your taco and be diligent with that vigilance, you know what I'm saying? So like not letting up, not lacking, always watching out, always doing a self-assessment, always doing a self-check. So check this out. A lot of people in this space think I'm talking about watching someone else. See, or checking someone else, or being in control, or you needing someone else to submit. That's not what this is about. This is birthed out of that. This is birthed out of my over masculinity, me always overexerting myself and trying to always protect and watch other people, right? My wife, my son, my mother. I'm always watching they taco, right? What I learned about always being the guard dog, about always being the protector, right, is who is protecting me? Who is protecting perfect? I believe Tory Lanez is learning that today. I believe Tory Lanez in the beginning, he was trying to protect Meg Thee Stallion. You know, Patrice O'Neal said something that I share with my brothers a lot. Patrice O'Neal said, don't nice your way out of your own happiness. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Don't, because this is for men. This is father power, and I want men to have some gems to take away from this. Don't nice your way out of your own happiness. Right? This happens a lot for men in men's spaces, right? And this came out of a conversation about a divorce. Tory Lanez, I believe Tory Lanez have been too nice. Who agrees? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tory Lanez has been too nice. I believe a lot of times men are too nice to women. I do. And what happens when men are too nice to women, women walk over you. And don't let it be a strong woman, because a strong woman will break a weak man. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I said men are too nice to women. And what happens when men are too nice to women, they walk all over you. And don't let it be a strong woman, because a strong woman will break a weak man. Don't nice your way out of your own happiness. This nice shit, this being a good man shit is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. This good Samaritan, this chivalry, this gentleman, fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit. It's about respect. It's about honor. At the door, bitch. At the door, bitch. We checking this shit at the door, bitch. Honor and respect, bitch. It's a up front before the pussy. Before the pussy, this what happened. You capitulate over the pussy. I don't commiserate. I don't commiserate. Fuck your pussy. At the door. At the door. Stop being so nice for pussy. Don't be nice. Don't be nice. The pussy will be yours if she wants you to have it. You can't nice your way out the pussy. If it's your pussy and she wants you to have it, you gonna have it. Stop being nice. Talk to me nice. I'm not, show me some respect. Respect it's reciprocal. It's in the word. Respect is reciprocal. Tory Lanez was too nice. Tory Lanez being nice, he think it's cute. He thought, he thought it was cute. Tory Lanez thought it was cute. Let's look at this. Tory Lanez thought it was cute. But when you see his tweet, this is what the brother was talking about. You see his tweet? Tory Lanez thought it was cute. Tory Lanez thought it was cute. Tory Lanez thought it was cute. He being too nice. You see, this is what he thought he was cute. This is not pushing P. This is playing with the P. And when you're playing with fire, you get burnt. This is not pushing P. Hey, shout out to APTV. Shout out to Conscious Moron, Can't See in Red, Too Raw TV, Watch Your Taco Tuesday, all the 5.0 brothers in the building. Y'all understand the Watch Your Taco Tuesday concept. Don't nice your way out of your own happiness. Tory Lanez was being too nice. Tory Lanez being too nice. What it say? It said, good dick had me fucking two best friends and I got caught. Oops. That's what I apologize for. It's sick how you spun it though. He think it's a joke. You think Tory Lanez is laughing now? He think it's a joke. He think it's a joke. Ha ha ha. Good dick had me fucking two friends. He wasn't watching his taco. Who in the chat think Tory Lanez was watching his taco? I don't think that's funny. The judge didn't think that's funny. Meg Thee Stallion didn't think that's funny. You are in a criminal case, a fight for your life, and you on Twitter joking around about having sex with more than one woman. Indiscretions, bro. It's just not intelligent. He's not being vigilant. He's not watching his taco, and you pay for this shit. When it first happened, not being honest with the media, not being honest with the police, he was being nice. He was covering up the fact that he was sleeping with both women. Why didn't Tory Lanez tell us? Listen to what I'm saying. Why didn't Tory Lanez tell us that he was sleeping with both women? He was being nice. He was being nice. He didn't want to mess up Meg Thee Stallion's album release. He didn't want to mess up Meg Thee Stallion's career. He didn't want to mess up the pussy. He probably thought he was gonna fuck Meg Thee Stallion again. Just like Chris Brown with Rihanna. Chris Brown never told the truth about what happened in the car with Rihanna. Do you know why? He wanted to fuck Rihanna again. He did fuck Rihanna again, but Chris Brown niced himself out of his own happiness. Why did Tory Lanez not tell us in the beginning? I was sleeping with both women. I didn't touch the gun. I didn't load the gun. He didn't want to be seen as a snitch. He didn't want to be seen as a punk. He wanted to keep this false image that he was some type of pimp, that he was so cool. We want to, a lot of us can say, it's Meg Thee Stallion's fault. It's Meg Thee Stallion's fault. Meg Thee Stallion lied. Meg Thee Stallion was drunk. Meg Thee Stallion is a hoe. Why didn't Tory Lanez watch his taco? Tory Lanez got to pay $350,000. Tory Lanez is in jail. Why didn't Tory Lanez watch his taco? Why didn't Tory Lanez tell both of the bitches, I'm fucking you, I'm fucking you, I'm fucking Kylie? He wasn't pushing P. Why didn't Tory Lanez tell the police, I'm fucking both of these bitches? It's not my gun. Why did Tory Lanez not tell the truth? Somebody said, the link is in the chat, man. The link is in the chat, man. I'm old enough to fuck your mama, man. And my dick is longer than each one of these locks, man. And she gonna come. Believe that, man. I'm old enough to fuck your mama, man. You might be my son. And she gonna come. Believe that, man. The link is in the chat, huh? Wipe the milk off your motherfucking lips before you come in my chat, huh? You little whippersnapper. Huh? You little whippersnapper, huh? And bring your mama with you, nigga. And bring your mama with you, nigga. And bring your auntie too, nigga. I fuck mamas and I fuck aunties, nigga. That's how old I am, nigga. I fuck mamas and I fuck aunties, nigga. And I'm not like Tory Lanez, nigga. I was... He said you too old to be talking about Tory Lanez. I'm old enough to fuck your mama, nigga. And bring your auntie too. Tell TT my name is Perfect. Tell TT Perfect said hi. Tell TT Perfect said what that do. Tell TT Perfect said what that do. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. I'm a real YouTuber, boy. I roast niggas for fun. I kill niggas for fun. You want to romp with me, boy? You want to romp with me? I roast niggas for fun, boy. I flambe you for fun, boy. Rude boy, you little Rudy pussy boy, black clock. You wanna rock with me, boy? I roast you in the chat. I roast you from the chat. I roast you from the panel. I roast you from the car. I roast you from the cell phone. You wanna rock with me, boy? I don't think so, boy. Huh? You little pussy boy, black clock. You wanna rock with me? I roast you from the chat. I rush you from the panel, boy. I rush you from the cell phone. I rush you from the laptop. You want to roll with me? Bring your mama, boy. Huh? Go get your mama, boy. Go get your TT. I rump you, boy. Huh? You want to roll with me, boy? I rush you from the chat. Huh? Huh? Real locks, boy. And don't forget to get TT. Don't forget to get TT. Yo, I want TT. I want TT. Yeah, man. The link is in the chat, man. If you're ready, it feels like you're ready. Girl, I think you're ready. That's what I'm gonna play when I'm beating her shit, nigga. Wait, thank you, APTV. Thank you, APTV. Hold on. Cause I left the chat open. Who left the gate open? Huh? Who left the gate open? Huh? I left the chat open. And see what happened when you leave the chat open? This what happened when you leave the chat open. You know what I'm saying? Who left the gate open? At least wipe your feet before you come in my house, man. At least wipe your feet before you come in my house, man. You motherfuckers is coming in my house with dirty motherfucking shoes on, man. You know my brother Too Raw from Florida, the great stand your ground state. I wouldn't fuck with me, man. I wouldn't fuck with me, man. You know, my brother Too Raw from Florida. That's the great stand your ground state, man. If I was y'all, I would watch a taco, man. I would wipe my feet before you come in my motherfucking door. And then you motherfuckers wouldn't be leaving up out the chat room decapitated with your head off and whining on another nigga panel about what the fuck Perfect Timing did to you. Show a little respect, man. You feel what I'm saying? Wipe your feet before you come in my motherfucking house, man. Show some motherfucking respect, man. And I wouldn't have to be decapitating motherfuckers from this motherfucking seat that I sit upon high as a motherfucking king on my throne. You know what I'm saying? But I do it, and I don't mind doing it because I'm good at doing it. You feel what I'm saying? My name is Perfect Timing. That's what they called me to do. That's what they made me for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came here for. I don't know what you came to do. I don't know what you came to do, but I came to roast a bitch, and I came to smoke this shit. Hey, the street doctor in the building. Don't fuck with the gang, man. Don't take your shoes off when you come in my house, man. Show some respect, man. Three Kings Podcast, man. If you haven't subscribed to the Street Doctor, if you haven't subscribed to Too Raw TV Uncut, then you missing some of the greatest episodes. Yesterday, we did a great show on Mental Health Monday, man. We talked about the malignant narcissist. Would you guys characterize Meg Thee Stallion as a narcissist? Y'all let me know, man. But I just turned on the members only. You ain't got to run away. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You just got to hit the subscribe button, and you can keep talking that shit. Sugar bum, sugar bum, sugar bum. No, you good, sugar bum. You good, sugar bum. It's good to see you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to time you out. You good. You can say you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's the family in here. Everybody don't got to get along. Everybody don't got to like each other, man. You just got to show some respect for each other, man. We got to respect each other, reciprocal. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And I appreciate all the support, all the new people that came in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. Even the trolls, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what some of the trolls. Respect to the mods. Salute. APTV, thank you for coming through. What else the trolls had to say? Okay. Thank you to the homie who came through. He made some good perspectives. He made some good points. I thank you. And I appreciate all the new people coming in. Make sure you subscribe, brother, and come back. Very intelligent commentary. And he helped us bring out the Watch It Taco Tuesday point. So thank you to the brother for coming through. I really appreciate that. Yeah, man. A lot of people have been talking about this. So I just wanted to talk about Tory Lanez now has a $350,000 bond, and Tory Lanez has been put in jail as an innocent man. Let's really dive into that. Tory Lanez, because people have fun and people tease black men, but Tory Lanez has received a $350,000 fine, and Tory Lanez has a protective order against him. Now, I might be some lawyers. I got a couple lawyers subscribe to me. I want to speculate, why does Tory Lanez have a protective order against him as an innocent man? In America, I get to defend myself. I have a right to face my accuser. Now, how can I defend myself adequately if you give me a protective order against someone who I have never done anything to? I am an innocent man. This person has no reason to be protected from me because you have not proved that I am violent or guilty. Tory Lanez has never been arrested for a violent crime. He's not even American. He's Canadian. I want to know how this works with someone who's not an American citizen. How far do we take this simply because the color of your skin? He's Canadian. He's not even an American citizen. Okay, so now what is the law in Canada? Is this legal and prudent with the Constitution in Canada? Can you give someone a fine if he's still innocent? He's going to court. My argument this morning is, this is my argument from the vantage point of a black man in the criminal justice system. How is it that you have a protective order against me when I have not been found guilty of a crime? Now, this protective order has resulted in me costing me $350,000 and losing my freedom as a free and innocent man. As a free and innocent man. As a free and innocent man, I now am in jail and I must pay $350,000 and continue to fight for my innocence. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. That's my issue. That's my issue. For the people think I'm too old, I got a son. Third Ward in the building, man. Third Ward Colombian in the building, man. What's up, Third Ward, man? Salute, salute, salute. I just dropped the link for my brother, man. Street Doctor, man. Oh, Roger Report in the building. Salute, good brother. All the good brothers coming through, man. Salute, salute, salute. So y'all talk to me about that, man. Talk to me about that, man. That's what we on right now, man. That's what we trying to understand, right? Street Doctor in the building. Street Doctor in the building. What's up, man? What's up, man? Street Doctor with the scoop and the alley-oop.
What it is, gang. Hey, everybody doing in the chat, man. What the play is.
Yeah, man.
I'm a little cookie right now. Let me get my shit together.
Yeah, if that say Florida.
Oh, you know what's going on, man. You know that.
Okay. Well, I don't know, man. It might have had the Patriots on there or something, man.
Nah, I only got Patriot like gear. Like I ain't got no hat with the Patriot like.
Okay. Hey, what you got? APTV said, like you said, if he was honest and not simping and not lying the public record, let alone protecting BW, he would probably not be in jail. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tell the truth to shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame the devil. So, Street Doctor, man, a lot of times on this internet, especially with black men, we beat up on black women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? I got my issues with black women. But a lot of times we be on this internet and we want to blame black women for every issue that black men have, right? And what I've been on Watch It Taco Tuesday, one of the young brothers made a good point, and basically what we're saying today is that Tory Lanez, you know, there's a lot we can say about Meg Thee Stallion in this case, right? But as men, if we look at us as men, Tory Lanez could have did a lot to avoid himself being in this situation, right? And Tory Lanez hasn't done anything manly yet, right? He's been given the card of being a man because he slept with two beautiful women, right? And I think it takes more than that to be a man, right? So my point today is, as I looked over the case, I've been focusing on Meg, saying Meg lied, Meg didn't tell us the truth, right? But today, you know what I realized? Why didn't Tory Lanez tell us the truth? It's his freedom, it's his money, right? Why didn't Tory Lanez tell us that night he was sleeping with both women? Why didn't Tory Lanez tell us that night it wasn't his gun? Why didn't Tory Lanez say the truth from the beginning and not have himself in prison and on over $1 million in bail with a protective order? So just going over the case today is the first time I realized, like on Watch It Taco Tuesday, I don't think Tory Lanez has really been looking out for the best interest of himself this whole time. And then he gets arrested by making a little cute tweet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say something funny, like I was sleeping with both women, and that's why I'm going to jail. I didn't think that was cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, for the first time I'm just looking at this like from the perspective of the man, and the man actually suffering right now. This the one suffering, he's the one in jail. Why did he keep Megan's secret?
Yeah, all that shit need to come out, gang. If you trying to really fight for your freedom, all that shit need to come out.
Why did it have to come out a year later with the police? If the police are saying that the DNA is not on the gun, that means Tory Lanez knew the whole time that he never touched the gun. Did he want to look like tough as a rapper? Was it some rapper points or some shit like that? Why not come out and say, I'm sleeping with both people? Ooh, okay. You got some of that good gas, huh? I'm gonna fuck that.
That's like some ruffles right there. I got some purple shit. Oh my god. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. I was just saying, like, why did the gun have to come out with the LAPD? Why did the fact that he was sleeping with both women have to come out in the tabloids? All this was known that night. I understand why Meg Thee Stallion might want to not tell these things, but if I'm the person,
it don't make sense for Tory to be lying. If you the one innocent, what you keep lying about shit for? Like, ain't no, and I don't even understand why you lying about you having sex with the two girls anyway. Like, ain't nothing to lie about that, boy. Like, especially if you know you ain't getting the wrong. Like, oh yeah, you right though. Something ain't right.
So, not to pick on Tory Lanez, because Tory Lanez went to jail today. Tory Lanez got hit with a $350,000 fine. We're not picking on Tory Lanez. I'm not one of those dudes. I don't beat up on black men. I don't think that's cool to go after black men and kick somebody when they're down. I just want to make a point about how we can learn from this situation, right? I'm not trying to pick on Tory Lanez, but there's a lot to learn as men on how to move correctly, right? That's all. It's a lot to learn on how to move correctly when you're dealing with multiple women and when you're out here in this life, right?
Man, I'm trying to put myself in his mind frame to figure out, like, why would you lie? I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all.
So what I said,
like he was advised that or something, like that was a dumb advisement. That was dumb as hell if he was advised that. That was stupid.
Y'all make sure y'all vote in the poll. Make sure y'all vote in the poll.
You're definitely right though. We ain't never actually ask ourselves, why in the hell is Tory not telling the whole truth? Like, unless he was advised not to. You feel what I'm saying?
Good point. You know, this is what I said. As I got into watching Taco Tuesday, what I said was, I gave a quote from Patrice O'Neal. And, you know, Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. And this is Opie and Andy. And the quote was,
Erica, what they do? Erica, what they do?
hey, the quote was, don't nice yourself out of your own happiness. And I believe Tory Lanez was being nice. I don't think he thought Meg Thee Stallion was going to switch up on him. I think he thought he was going to still be in a relationship with Meg. So he was trying to keep it cool and be nice, and he played himself.
I see where you're going at with it. I see where you're going at with it. He thought she was gonna keep it player.
And he got surprised.
He at least thought she was gonna keep it player because she was the one that knew that he was fucking with the other girl, which is her best friend. And she decided to come join the party. So he probably thought, okay, she gonna keep it player because she the one that was, you feel what I'm saying, knew the situation and still wanted to hop on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. Because we ain't never look at it from that perspective. All we just been on Megan Thee Stallion, old ball here that we've been on her. You feel what I'm saying? So you definitely right.
It's just a different way to look at it. Just a different way to look at it, you know, just a different perspective. Because I want men to not end up in this situation. We got a bad audio, man. I don't know what it is, man.
Y'all hear that noise?
Yeah, that's what I said. We got a bad audio.
My headphones on. Hold on. I'm gonna put my headphones on.
All right.
I think that's what it is.
How we sound now?
I'm good.
That's a little better. Yep. That's a little better. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm turning my TV down. So my damn remote cut. Turn the TV down. Yeah, I done mixed these two shits. I just mixed both of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna see what's going on right now.
Better.
All right, say that. My bad, chat. If y'all hear that shit, anytime y'all hear that, bro, y'all say something in the chat and I'll throw the headphones on. I know my shit be glitching. Like, you know, they be hating on my algorithm. They be hating.
Yeah, they do, man. I don't know why this shit moving.
I got, you know, street. I got the street courtroom. I got 2 videos. I'm gonna drop whenever we get off live. I'm gonna drop these 2 videos. So if y'all not subscribed to the Street Doctor channel, make sure y'all go subscribe. Fire content. So make sure y'all go tune in to them 2 videos I'm gonna drop after this live. So make sure y'all go tune in to the Street Doctor. Comment down below on the videos too, man. I know how I'm rocking. I engage with everybody. Even if you saying dumb nigga shit, I'll give you a dumbass nigga response.
Somebody put that Street Doctor link in the chat, man. Make sure everybody go check out them uploads from my brother, man. 2 uploads coming. Street Doctor Code. We gotta get somebody in check, man. We bringing them the code, man. We're gonna give you the scoop with the alley-oop, man. Make sure you check out
I know in the courtroom. I know we ain't doing no conviction, but they definitely gonna get a talking to. Y'all know how we bumming, man. Y'all know what's going on. Whole lot of 3 Kings shit. Y'all know what's going on, man. What's 2 Raw at? Oh my God. He's still in the chat. I know his ass got bad reception where he at right now. Oh yeah, this shit smoking here. Yeah. This Timothy right here. Yeah, this Timothy right here. Boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Timothy right here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. What is it on the screen? Did y'all talk? Never mind. I'm gonna save it for live. Yeah, for my 2 uploads. Fuck it. I think you mute, gang. You muted. There you go. Nope, back muted. There you go. There you go.
I don't know what's going on with my laptop or something, man, but we back, man. So this is just a recap of what I read earlier of what took place today for everybody coming in late into the chat, because we got some tardy to the party people. I ain't gonna say nobody name, you know what I'm saying? The people came in late, but I love you. I love you for coming. So this is what happened today to Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded to custody until he posted new bail. Put a pin in that, everybody. New bail of $350,000 in the Meg Thee Stallion felony assault case. That's what I was saying earlier, Street Doctor. Like, I wouldn't be playing around. Felony assault case. Judge found him in violation of discovery protective order and personal contact order, right? So Judge David Hereford heard nearly an hour of argument about Lane's tweets, and some, he said, seemed to be clear messages to Megan. He added new conditions to Lane's release. Check this out, bro. He added new conditions. Now, you know, I was just talking about Kyle Rittenhouse and the work I did on the Kyle Rittenhouse story and the lack of justice, equal justice that black men receive in the criminal justice system. These are a lot of constraints and judgments being made prejudicial against this young man before being found guilty. Now, I recall in the Kyle Rittenhouse case where two people were murdered, that the judge said you could not even call the people who were shot victims, right? Because Kyle is innocent until proven guilty. And if you call them victims in the courtroom, it implies that Kyle did something wrong. How can you justify then Tory Lanez having, let me read it again. What this article says is he has, what is this? New conditions of Tory Lanez release, not munition complaining with. What does it say? Okay, here it is. Here, judge found him in violation of a discovery protective order, and personal contact order. Now,
Discovery protected order. Well, he can't
right,
get his own discoveries. Like, what's going on now?
I have no idea what that is. I have
Discovery,
no
that's
idea.
his case. Because he
Right.
got all right to file a motion to look at his own discovery. Is they trying to say that he getting fined because he went and researched and looked at his own discovery? That's what they saying?
I think it's about social media and him investigating or doing investigations on social media, inquiries on social media.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, because that's what
speculating.
me, yeah.
Either way, it does not seem legal or prudent that he would be restricted in any way if I'm innocent. And if my lawyer is not doing an adequate representation, if he allows any restrictions on an innocent man, I'm innocent.
No, that's like saying I'm already guilty. If you giving me some goddamn, I gotta take some type of like it's like taking probation for a fucking crime that you ain't do. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga,
How
we
long?
still in trial. Nigga, we still fighting the case.
How? Thank you, brother. So this is not confusing to you. So you get it. How can you give me multiple protection orders, not one but two,
Yeah.
and I'm innocent? This would
That's
have
like
now.
saying, that's like them saying he already guilty. Like, that's crazy. I killed it at first, but I did court it. And now, like, yeah, that's crazy. What?
So this is what I
You
said
can't.
earlier. This is what I said earlier. Now, doesn't that taint the jury? Now check this out. So now, as a juror, I
Yeah.
gotta vote. Yeah. Don't that taint the jury? Now check this out though. So not only as a juror do I learn that the judge has given this man 2 protective orders against the woman that he's being charged with, right? So as a woman and maybe as a father, and I love my daughter, I'm already looking at this nigga with a side eye, right? Because the judge already has 2 protective order against him. So he must have beat her up in the past or something, right? But then wait, it gets worse. Not only does the judge have 2 protective orders, but guess what else I learned as a juror? This nigga violated the protective order and got arrested and got a fine. Oh, he got to go to jail. He dangerous. Not only, because think about what happened. Think about what happened. The judge gave him 2 protective orders, right, to protect this woman. And guess what he did? He violated the protective order. The judge had to arrest you and put you in jail and give you a bond to protect this woman. So if I find you not guilty, then that means I'm not protecting this woman, right?
They trying to railroad that boy, man. Cause I just thought I'm really thinking about this shit. Like that's crazy. He got a protection order for some shit. He ain't even get found guilty for nothing yet. Like it's crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm like, hold on, like that's crazy, boy. They might well say he already charged already, man. Like it's crazy. They gonna have to change the whole jury or something. Like they gotta change that jury around. Like he need a whole new jury. Cause they tainted like, and then y'all announcing that shit in the courtroom. Y'all done arrested him in the courtroom. Nah. Yeah, that shit. They trying to railroad that boy on some foo shit.
Okay, you just brought up another good point. I left that out. This is why it's the 3 kings, man. Because when we get together, man, you just brought up another good point to qualify my point, bro. Thank you so much. God is good, man, all the time, man. Tell the people that last part again. Where did they arrest him at?
In the courtroom. In front of the jury. Come on, man.
I forgot.
Fuck
I didn't. I
out of here.
left that. I don't know how I forget that. How did I forget that?
Come on, man. Y'all gotta change that man whole jury, man. Like, come on, man. That ain't fair. Ain't nothing fair about that case. That's ridiculous, man.
Let's read it again, because people might think we making shit up. Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded into custody. Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded into custody until he posts new bail. Everybody, new bail.
A whole new bill. A whole new bill. That's crazy.
That means he applied bail. He paid bail already. He out on bail. That means these are subsequent charges, more charges. $350,000 in the Meg Thee Stallion felony assault case. Judge found him in violation of a discovery protective order.
Crazy.
And listen how this sentence reads: violation of a discovery protective order and personal contact order. 2 orders on an innocent man. Now remember, they don't even got DNA on the weapon. They don't even got DNA on the weapon.
You got no fucking real evidence, but you in courtroom arresting this man for some shit he ain't get charged guilty for yet. Like, how the fuck you got a protection order on discovery? What? Don't even make sense to me. Like, you know, I done been in prison. I done did this. Man, what the? That don't even make sense to me.
I've never heard
A
of it either.
protection order on a discovery. Let me tell y'all what a discovery is. If you ever get locked up and you got a fucked up case, it doesn't matter if you got a fucked up case. If you want to see the details of your case, who the witnesses is, who if niggas telling all that, you file a motion to receive your discovery. That's what a discovery is. It's gonna tell you everything about your case that you need to know. So she got a a protection order on a discovery. Oh my god, that's crazy to me.
And she's the prosecution.
Read that part again. Read that again. Read it again. That discovery part again, because I want to make sure I'm understanding that right. Because that's fucking crazy.
It says, okay, Tory Lanez was handcuffed in court and remanded into custody until he posts a new bail of $350,000 in the Meg Thee Stallion felony assault case. The judge found him in violation of a discovery protective order and personal contact order. I'm gonna look it up.
Crazy, bro. Like what?
I'm gonna look it up.
A discovery is that's how you read on your case. Like that's what you see. If you got niggas who snitching on you, or the police who arrest you, you get to see what he said. You get to see what everybody's saying. That's what your discovery is. You feel what I'm saying? And this shit you get before you even get to prison. Like this type of shit you get when you fight a case at the county jail or something like discovery. Like that shit sounds crazy to me. What?
Yo,
Too Raw
hey, what up?
That
Y'all can
TV.
hear
nigga
me?
too raw in the building. Yeah, we hear you.
Did you
What they
fall back
do?
down? My shit is moving. Something ain't
What they
right
do,
with my
bro?
StreamYard, man. There you go.
Nah,
There
I'm
you go.
still
Now you up there. Shit going slow as a bitch, boy.
shit. That's probably my shit. I'm out here in fucking Nebraska, dog.
They do bread gaming because the nigga ain't calling you your first name.
Is you
Yeah,
the
your father.
Who y'all
Bread
talking about?
gaming promotion. What they do? You said who we talking about? What you mean? Talking about what our discussion on right now?
Nah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay. No, I was talking about the nigga. He just put that comment up here. For. I said, yeah, I ain't finna call him by the first two names he got there. But bread gaming promotions. What they do?
Oh, that's the homie. He got a gaming channel.
Yeah, I need that. What he at? What state he in?
So, yeah, that's a good dude. I don't know. Shit, sound he might be in California, but I don't know. But
it's money
he's
in
a good
that, boy.
dude.
It's money in that, boy. My
Yeah,
one of
doing
my
the
partners
gaming.
got one of his own mobile gaming trucks. You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit really making money, bro. He got that shit down in Georgia though. You feel what I'm saying? That shit making money, boy. Them jits really be wanting that shit. So it's like a party bus, but it's a gaming bus, like for kids and teenagers. It don't matter who the fuck, whoever you like playing games, nigga, that shit for you. Like and his shit decked out. He got all the PS5s and that bitch and Xboxes. He got the virtual shit. Like his shit legit decked out. Like yeah, he snapped. And that shit bringing in money, boy.
Hey, that shit gonna make money. All that gaming shit popping right now.
That's a $1 billion industry.
Hey, I be
Yeah, I
telling my
said
sons
that's a
about.
billion
Hey,
dollar industry, boy.
I used to tell my son, dog. I used to be like, man, why you sitting here watching niggas play the game when you got the game in the room? And then like I be on the truck, right? I be in this bitch watching
Yeah.
niggas play mad like a motherfucker. Dog. I be like, oh, this what he be talking about. Hey, I think I got a lag, bro.
I
You gotta
don't
come
know if
back,
it's
drop
you
down and
or
come back up. Yeah, you lagging. Drop down and come back up. Yeah. You lagging.
Too Raw gonna come back
Why
up.
did he only have a gag order, but Meg didn't?
What is a protective order and discovery in California? Protective order and discovery when an inspection, copy, and testing or sampling of documents, tangible things, places, electronically stored information has been demanded. The party to whom the demand has been directed and other parties of or affected person may promptly move. What is it? That's not what I read on the. What does it do though? Party shall also serve a
I just
copy and
told you. Read it over again from the beginning. What you just said.
when an inspection, copying, testing, or sampling of documents, tangible things, places, electronically stored information has been demanded, the party to whom
That's been
the demand.
demanded. You demanding your information for your case. Discovery. Whether have you had a gun involved in your case, you want a discovery on that. I want my whole discovery. I need everything. So that's
So
what
why?
basically what they saying in that little sentence right there. That's why I'm saying, how the fuck she got a protective order on the discovery? Like on how she can't? Is no. I ain't well. If it is, that's the new shit I just learned. that you can have emotion or you can have a motherfucker cannot see your discovery. I never knew that, boy. That's some new shit, boy. She just found some loophole shit, boy. That's some new shit. That's
Man,
crazy.
I don't even think Meg got hit, dog. Meg was twerking. How you get shot in the foot and you twerking 2 days later? She jump around the house twerking and all that. Man, you ain't get shot in the foot, bro.
Right here, can y'all read this though? This is the part I was looking for. Now on the face it says a court order, direction, decree, or command to protect a person from further harassment, service or processes. A discovery or protective order can limit the time and place where deposition can be taken, restrict the inspection of documents in the possession of a party, or regulate or modify the enforcement of a judgment. That's what I was looking for, that part right there, but it's somewhere embedded in that fucking article. But right here on the face of the article is what we wanted to see. This is what's happening in the case right now with Tory Lanez. A court order or declaration, decree, or command to protect a person from further harassment. That's my fucking problem. That this is a court order and decree to protect Meg Thee Stallion from further harassment. I believe via social media. So how can this exist if you haven't proved an harassment case? Right? How can this exist if you haven't proved the case? That's what this is. That's why he got put in jail today. That's why he got $350,000 because he sent a tweet.
Probably with some shit like they went to case, they went to, they went to court for the hearing, so the judge could hear their case or whatever. The judge like, all right, we're gonna take the case. Boom. And then she was like, all right, with her lawyer, she probably was like, all right, and her lawyer like, I got something else to present to you. He's been harassing her on social media, blah, 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 blah. Boom, boom, and that's how that probably happened. You feel what I'm saying?
So that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And to protect her from what was going on in social media, they put this new law in place. Now, you guys got to understand, me and you may not have heard of this because Facebook and Twitter didn't exist 10, 15 years ago when I got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So now you got these new laws and ways to curb speech. And I don't think it's prudent. If we take a look again at the Kyle Rittenhouse case and how the allowances the judge gave Kyle Rittenhouse, the individuals were not even allowed to be called victims because it would taint the jury. Now, Raw, what I said is, with this protective order in place, and then Street Doctor brought up a great point. I said with this protective order in place, it taints the jury, right? And then I said, imagine being on a jury and you're a woman, right? And you got a case of a man committing a felony assault against another woman, but also you learn that there's 2 protective orders against this man for this woman. But then Raw, you also learn that this man then violated the protective order. Not only did the judge have to go so far to protect her to put 2 orders, but this guy violated the order. He must be violent. And then Street Doctor came and said, perfect. They arrested him in court. I'm like, damn. He said it.
Hey, you know what he could have said? Man, somebody got my phone. Somebody got access to my phone and did that shit. They got to prove that he tweeted that shit.
Yeah, he beat that.
Another good point. And then they arrest him in court in front of the jury if the jury is in the courtroom. How does he come?
Yeah, and we know that. And we know he could beat that. That's nothing. The lawyers know that already. So they just did that so the jury can see that. You feel what I'm saying? They playing chess right now. They playing chess.
They playing chess.
They did that. Yeah, that was just okay. Let them see him get arrested. It's gonna tank their image of him. You know what I'm saying? He got to file a motion to get a whole new jury. He need a whole new jury. He got to file a motion to get a whole new jury, man.
Hey, they gotta prove that shit though, man.
He need to fire his lawyer.
They gotta prove that shit. They would have had to prove it before they even locked me up. I ain't going nowhere, and I ain't giving y'all what it was 350,000.
Yeah.
300. So what y'all 10% over there?
What state?
What, 35?
35,000.
California, yeah.
10%.
So that's what, 35,000, 10%?
35 racks.
And
Man, you
this is
crazy. That's show money for him, but still, I ain't finna be giving y'all shit. Y'all gonna have to prove that I tweeted that. I'm in court saying I ain't tweet that shit. And I want my money back. Now I'm finna counter sue. I'm finna turn around and sue y'all.
But wait, it was a new bill. So this is that's why I said put a pin in that. Too raw. This is the new bill. This ain't the only money he had to pay. This like Jesse Smollett. This is a second bail. He already paid bail. He out on bail right now. I don't even. Is that double jeopardy? How can you give me another bail?
Nah.
He got a whole. This
Like
a
I
whole.
said, that shit that right now, that's basically like 2 different cases right now.
That sound like don't. That sound like two different.
That's like it's like 2 different cases.
It sound like
One
it to
for
me.
harassment and one for him attempted murder. I guess what they're trying to charge him with. So it's like one for harassment, one for attempted murder, whatever the fuck they trying to manslaughter. Well, I don't know what the fuck they trying to say. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah,
I still don't
like
even think. I don't even think she got hit,
cases.
man. That girl stepped on glass or something, man. Like I don't think she got hit. How you get hit in the foot and then 2 days later you twerking on the internet, jumping around the house? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's a lot of stuff going on with Megan. I ain't even finna get on here and talk about it.
Listen, man, that's called a spade, man. She got granted all that shit because she's a woman, bro. Because at the end of the day, she ain't supposed to be granted harassment. The man didn't harass you.
He didn't
harass. And if she did show you some shit on social media, like you said, too, Raw, y'all have to prove that. That's him. How y'all just gonna prove some shit? That's all he proved was a fact.
I see that.
Huh? You breaking up, man.
Well, you going in and out, boy. Back out.
Hey, got the Dutch over there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Street doctor said horrible. Street doctor said horrible.
That's why I only want to come up when I be out here, man. I'm in the middle of nowhere, bro. I only want to mess up the lot with nothing. To mess up.
I know, man. If people
back down to come back up, gang.
Yeah, try going out and coming back in.
Yeah,
people love to see you. The people love to see you. So Binky said, bam, maybe the hot shell dropped on her pinky toe and she thought she got it. Maybe the hot shell dropped in her pinky toe and she thought she got hit. Y'all going in the chat. Y'all going in the chat.
Probably.
Oh, man.
Probably.
You could catch a different case.
She lie about that. She lie about anything.
And get another charge and get bail on that. So, okay, Bink 100 said you can catch another case while out on bail and then get another charge and get bail on that. So, Street Doctor, you're right. It's like they got him on 2 cases, so it is chess, right? He's juxtaposed to where we're going to get him convicted on something no matter what, right? It seems like they put him in the cross. Where they going to get
Who the fuck make a harassment charge $350,000 bail? Like, come on, man. Y'all really trying to like do? Y'all really on some green shit? Like harassment. That's like a fucking trespassing charge, bro. Like $350,000. Get the fuck out of here.
Right, I just thought about that. I thank you, Street Doctor. Where did they get that amount from? Good point. Where did they get that amount from?
Right.
Why $350,000? If I'm innocent, right? There's no victim, right? How do you justify $350,000?
They're going off all word of mouth
for a tweet.
They going off word of mouth.
How do you justify $350,000 for a tweet? That's a good point. Yeah, the fine should match the crime. Put that in the chat. The fine should match the crime, right? Put that in the
Exactly.
chat.
He getting fined because of his name.
The fine should match the crime. $350,000 for a victimless crime? How do you justify 350 grand for a tweet when they told us that it was for a tweet? Right? They told us it's for a tweet. Look, Vinky want to see the tweet. I'm gonna bring up the tweet right now. I'm gonna bring up the tweet right now. I'm gonna bring up these two tweets so y'all can see what he. It was these two tweets that got him in trouble. One from Academics, and then Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez shouldn't have been responding to Academics. You know what I'm saying? I think Academics got the boy fucked up. I think Academics got the boy fucked up because Academics tweeted this out in February, and nobody was supposed to know this. Academics tweeted this out in February, and nobody was supposed to know this. So Academics is paying somebody.
That.
Yeah, Academics paid somebody in the courtroom, and they gave him information. The thing is, the information is real because it came from the LAPD crime lab. This is not academic speculation. Academics has a scientific DNA report from the LAPD crime lab. And then the LAPD, after this tweet, had to come out and give a statement and said, the tweet that Academics put out is correct. We ran a DNA test and we don't have DNA evidence that Tory Lanez handled the gun or the bullets. Meg Thee Stallion's team then went to court and filed for discovery and said, how did this information get out? This information should not be in the public. It's supposed to be in the court, right? So then what happened was, so what happened was Tory Lanez tweeted this in response to Academics, right? And Tory Lanez was feeling good because Tory Lanez was like, with this DNA report, case closed, right? They should throw out the case. Case should be over. I agree, right? How can you say I shot her if I never had the gun, right? So Tory Lanez tweets this out. It says that because he was having sex with both women is how he got in trouble. The judge said this violates the order, arrested him in court, gave him a $350,000 bond. So Bink 100, she wanted to know what was the tweet. Binky wanted to know what was the tweet. So this is the tweet. I believe in my speculation, I believe this is the tweet that got him in trouble because this is the tweet that Meg Thee Stallion was offended by, right? This tweet and this tweet from Academics, because this is how the discovery came into question, because Meg Thee Stallion lawyer had actual grounds for wondering and accusing Tory Lanez for leaking information to the public, because Meg Thee Stallion said this information is supposed to be only available in court. So this is where all this stems from, and I believe Tory Lanez is for the first time on Watch Your Taco Tuesday. I'm saying Tory Lanez didn't watch his taco. Tory Lanez should have said that first night, I'm sleeping with both women. Tory Lanez should have said that first night, the gun is not mine. I've never touched the gun. I've never touched the bullets. Tory Lanez should have said that first night that this was a mutual relationship amongst friends and it was sexual. But why did Tory Lanez wait until everything came out in the media? So I agree. Meg Thee Stallion is wrong. She lied. She didn't get shot. She doesn't carry herself like a lady. But as a man on a man panel, what I would say to men is watch your taco. Watch your taco, man, and don't nice your way out of your own happiness. Tory Lanez should have been honest to both women. Tory Lanez should have been honest. He wasn't. Yeah. He should have been honest.
If a woman willing to come know you fucking the other her best friend and still want to fuck with you, you should already know what type of dime she is. Like, oh yeah, I know you one of those. Okay, say less. You already know. You put already know you can't. Yeah, she gonna do anything. Like she don't care about nothing. You hear me? Like that. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to the simple signs like that, bro. Like, oh yeah, she rocking like that. Okay. Oh yeah, she one of those.
You gotta watch your taco.
Watch a taco. Yeah, you know, people say it too. Watch a taco. Like, shit, crazy.
And I mean, after $350,000 in a felony case where you could lose your freedom, yeah, man, I think it's worth it that you pay more attention and be more proactive, man. I mean, it's your life. At the end at the end of the day, it's your life, bro. So, I mean, Meg Thee Stallion is wrong. I agree. Meg Thee Stallion is wrong, and she lied. But, brother, what you gonna do, brother? How you gonna protect yourself and your freedom?
He must have been advised that dumbass shit. I'm telling you. You had to be advised that. All right, this is what we gonna do.
His team.
Yeah, his team advised him to do that shit. You know, you got management. You know that. Tory Lanez.
His team advised him to do that shit.
That wasn't no good advisement at all.
Nah.
Yeah. That was some trying to be political old dumbass advisement. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
I don't know what he was thinking either. He wasn't being proactive. He wasn't being proactive. He wasn't thinking forward.
And I know why he don't want to say, you know, it ain't my gun, because then that's gonna bring everybody else into the situation. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand that part. But it's like, bro, say you fuck them. Give us the reason why she acting like that, bro. Why you waiting till all that extra shit, bro? Go ahead, play it. I'm finna pop again.
Fair use. We just gonna review this. We're gonna react to this. It's a reaction video. Fair use.
Out on bail or bond, whatever you want to call it, for an alleged assault case against Megan Thee Stallion. And here you are continuously making posts about the case when you have been ordered not to say anything to that girl, write anything about that girl, or spread any rumors about that girl. You just keep the girl name out your mouth. And here you are again talking about that girl. Okay, let me tell you the exact tweet that the judge arrested him for. Kids, if you are under the age of 18, please cover your ears. So Tory Lanez said, and I quote, "Good dick had me fucking two best friends, and I got caught. That's what I apologize for. It's sick how you spun it though."
Perfect timing. Did it again. I told you guys, huh? Let me hit my coffin nail, man. Let me hit my coffin nail. YouTube ain't the YouTube internet don't lie, man. Y'all can't stop this YouTube shit, man. I tried to tell you. And now, but it's not just this. This is from academics. So there's a social media component to this. That tweet is in that day. If you guys remember the day that tweet went out, he was feeling good because academics roasted Meg Thee Stallion for 2 hours on his platform. If you guys recall, Meg Thee Stallion made a post about academics, and academics went in on Meg Thee Stallion, and academics
went in on her.
Academics went in. Tory Lanez was feeling good about himself. He sent out that tweet about good dick, and that shit got his ass in a sling. watching Taco Tuesday. What the fuck was you doing, Tory Lanez, playing around with academics? Again, this go back to 21 Jumper. This go back to all of this shit. This go back to Taxstone, all these social media, all these guys getting people in prison, Vlad TV. These guys, these rappers keep going to jail fucking with these outlets. Say Cheese TV. Come on, man. Vlad TV. Now here it is again. How many people understood? Damn, it's a good breakdown, y'all. This a good-ass breakdown. This shit.
Hey, y'all feel me?
Hey, Street Doctor fell off. Come on back, man.
Hey, Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Perfect, you can hear me good now?
I can hear you good.
All right, that tweet ain't saying, did it have Meg Thee Stallion name in it, or he could have been talking about anybody?
Nah, it didn't have a name.
So what they tripping about? Man, hey, that could have been in a post about anybody. The one thing about social media is anybody can get your phone at any time and tweet whatever they want to tweet. And he ain't say no names in there. He could have been talking about anybody.
Check it out. Check it out. This is what the judge said. Check it out. Judge David Harryford heard nearly an hour of argument. They argued over this shit for an hour. Nearly an hour of argument about Tory Lanez tweets and said some seem to be clear messages to Megan. Does that sound American? Does that sound like he got fair justice in the judicial system? He says seem. It's not the principal's office, right? I thought you got to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, right? They treat them like it's the fucking principal's office. He said after an hour, the judge said it seemed like the messages were directed toward. That's bullshit, bro. So
It is, man.
Too Raw just asked, how can they prove that Tory Lanez meant that message for Meg Thee Stallion? I just read to you what the judge said. The judge said it seemed like it. They did not prove it.
Hey, any good lawyer will whoop that shit. Look, seem, hey, when you go to court, if you say the word seem, the judge gonna say no. You can't say seem now. Seem are gonna get you through up out of here. Did they talk about her, or did it seem like they was talking about her?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference in that shit. If I go to court and say, oh, it seemed like they was talking about me. No, hey, they could have been talking about anything, bro. He could have been talking about two chicks he just was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. It seemed to me they want Tory Lanez to keep his mouth closed about a bigger situation that's going on.
That's what it seemed to me.
That's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna, we all know about the Joshua Pete. You know what I'm saying? We all know who Joshua Pete was and what they came up with all that. But it seemed like the judge want this man to keep his, does anybody that dealt with her barely say anything about her? Moneybag Yo. Where Moneybag Yo, he said a couple things and he left it alone.
He never mentioned it. He never, because he broke up with her. He knew she was a problem. She didn't break up with him. He broke up with her because she was a blackout drunk and she was messy. And he knew he was about to blow up. She was a blackout drunk and she was messy. And he couldn't have no woman who might accidentally sleep with his friend and that shit fuck up his reputation. So he broke up with her because she was messy. Hey, Ricky Hood, Mr. Ricky had a good point. Mr. Ricky said it doesn't matter who was said. He had the right to say it according to the Constitution. He has the freedom to say these things. Absolutely. And furthermore, Ricky, he is innocent until proven guilty. So a lot of people wonder why I do the courtroom cases. I do the courtroom cases because it's part of father power, and I have a 20-year-old son. He just turned 24. I'm interested in these courtroom cases because of unfair treatment to black men in the criminal justice system. I started with the Kyle Rittenhouse case because I said Kyle Rittenhouse didn't get too much justice. It's just that black men don't get the same level of justice. So when we saw the Kyle Rittenhouse case, it seemed foreign to us that a judge would protect your innocence and force the prosecution to prove you guilty. When a black man's in court, the judge helps the prosecution. In this case, the judge is helping the prosecution paint Tory Lanez as a violent criminal, and he's never done anything wrong. 2 protection orders, 2 bails, arrested in court. Kyle Rittenhouse's judge never would have done that because the white man who was the judge presiding over the Kyle Rittenhouse case understands the ramifications and the optics. That's a word I've been using this week. Optics. How it looks. Watch your taco on Watch Your Taco Tuesday. The optics of how it looks to get his boy 2 court order protection orders and then to arrest him in court. The jury now has to look at Tory Lanez as a man who's violated a protection order against the woman who he's being charged against. It changes the dynamic of the case, you guys. If I say Tory Lanez is innocent, then that means I could possibly be guilty for letting someone go who's a violent person against women. I can't do that. Even if he didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion, I can't vote innocent because he's a violent person against women. He violated 2 protection orders, right? How can we vote innocent? How can I vote not guilty?
I just think it's something bigger than it's something bigger than what we see, man. It's like the industry attacking that man. Like they got courts and they got judges and high powers that mess with the higher ups that's in the game right now, man. Like Tory Lanez, he won't sign the contract to nobody right now.
Nope.
The man hot, man. The man one of the finest artists out there right now. And nobody can't control that man. So this they way of controlling him, bro. This they way of controlling this man. They trying to break Tory Lanez right now.
I agree.
He going back and forth with Drake. You know what I'm saying? We all know Drake got ghostwriters and stuff like that. Tory Lanez can get out there and spit with the best of them, though. That man, he good at what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Let me read this other part. So, Raw was saying how they came to that conclusion. So, after an hour, the judge said he seen that the messages were to Megan. And check this out. He added new condition to Lane's release. I'm innocent. Think about this now. To Street Doctor, think about this. Like, don't this sound like he already convicted? The judge added new conditions to Lane's release that he's not to mention the complaining witness in the case in any social media. Trial day set for 9/14. Ricky Hood, he's violating this man freedom of speech right here. How am I innocent, but you treated me like I'm on parole? Right? What the fuck? Don't that sound like parole? I'm adding new conditions.
That's crazy. The fine should have been big enough. They made the fine big enough so he won't be able to. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If they hit me for that much cash, I'm gonna be mad as hell. And I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing else about the shit.
It's gonna change your behavior, right?
That's why they got control over him right now.
Right? And don't forget, he's paying for his own defense. He probably paying for his lawyer. So he has to still make money, and they took away his contract. He can't tour, so he has to pay this bond and pay his lawyers. It's almost making it so it's crippling him from the ability to defend himself, right? He has to pay this and pay his lawyers. He probably got $1 million lawyer on retainer and now got $35,000 to pay and new conditions. When they put the restrictions on you, he needs to be on social media to make money. He's a celebrity. If I got to be careful about what I tweet, How can I make money?
It's another way of them breaking the man down and putting a woman over a man, like for real.
Yes, it is. How can he make money if he can't tweet? Or are you gonna regulate my tweets? I'm a celebrity. Everybody knows that celebrities make money by posting. I gotta post provocative stuff that people will click on in order to make money. They call it memes. Like, how do you take that away from me as a celebrity? Think about what's being said as a celebrity. And I'm innocent. She hasn't proved that I've done anything to her. In fact, the evidence shows that I did not do anything to her.
And if they ever find out that she never got shot and this was all fake, they need to do her just like they did Jesse.
Like they did who?
Jesse, what is his last name?
Put her ass
They need to
in
do
jail.
her the same way. If they find out that man did not shoot her, because I don't think I never seen nobody get shot in the foot and then turn around and be out there twerking and jumping around 2 days later.
But don't forget that the EMTs and the police on the scene said that she was not shot. I always said that because I work in the healthcare. You gotta, in order for this case to go, you gotta go back to those medical professionals who were on the scene that night and said she wasn't shot. So what about them people? They didn't see a gunshot wound. The EMT were called, the ambulance was called, the police was called. Nobody was arrested. Nobody saw a gunshot. She went to the hospital. She got bandaged up. Nobody said, hey, this girl's been shot. There was no gun fragments, none of that.
And they need to make her pay all his fines that he done got hit for. She need to pay those fines. Everything, and she need to get fucked up just like they did the boy who had a little fake card and all that there. He just did this worse than what he did. This worse than what he did. Like, this shit crazy, bro.
Sugar Bun said she wasn't shot. She had a bullet fragments in her foot. Remember, the so-called fragment went missing. And she didn't change her story until there was no physical evidence left. She waited 30 days to where you can't go back to the scene of the crime. The rental car is gone. The glass is gone. Everything is gone. All we have is Meg Thee Stallion's word. If she would have said that night that he shot me, then they could do a real investigation. Okay, let's get the glass. Let's get everybody's fingerprints. You know what I mean? Give me the clothes. Give me your dress. You know what I mean? Everything is evidence, right? She didn't do that. She didn't change her story until 30 days later. That's why you can't find the fragment. All we got is Meg Thee Stallion word. That's all we got. 30 days later, she said he shot me. And then what comes out later is no, we actually have DNA evidence. And the DNA evidence says Tory Lanez never touched the gun, never touched the bullets. So I don't understand why the case is still in court. How does this boy end up in prison? That's why I'm upset. How does this boy end up in prison? That's bullshit,
crazy, bro.
Right? That's bullshit, right?
That shit, it's a lot of bullshit. Y'all got me jealous, boy. Y'all rolling up. I can't find nothing out here where I'm at. I'm in the sticks, boy. I can't find nothing.
In Nebraska, oh man.
Y'all see my eyes. Y'all know y'all usually can't see my eyes, bro. Like, y'all can look at, y'all can see them good, clear as day.
In Nebraska, man, the illest nigga in Nebraska, man. Hey, man, but I don't want to keep this live too long, man. I want it to be short so people could rewatch it, man. I think it went too long already, so I'm gonna shut it down, man. We can come back and do a Three Kings.
All right, for sure.
Thank everybody for coming through, man. We about to shut this bitch down, man. Y'all rewind it to the beginning, catch the whole commentary, catch the whole tweets. Three Kings in the building, 2 Raw TV Uncut, the Street Doctor, King Perfect. Let me get them watchers in the chat, them gorillas in the chat, them wolves in the chat. Everybody drop them links. I seen the 2 Raw link. I seen the Street Doctor link. You on the Perfect Timing Podcast right now. We simulcasting on 3 channels live right now. Perfect Timing Podcast, Perfect Timing Podcast live. I'm also live on Facebook on Patrick Potter. Now, when I say this to y'all, do y'all realize that I'm live right now on 3 channels? You can see me on 3 channels at the same time. If you were to go to my backup YouTube channel, you could watch me right now on that backup YouTube channel. If you were to go to Facebook on Patrick Potter, you could watch me on my Facebook Live. Now, remember the instructions. Everybody but KNC and Red, you're supposed to open up multiple tabs and open up a playlist. Every time we live, 2 Raw, Street Doctor, if you're watching us for the whole time and you support, open up multiple tabs, bring up the playlist. That way, me and my brothers could build up watch hours. 2 Raw Street Doctor is already monetized, so it's going to help them build up AdSense. It's a way for you to make money for them without ever spending a dime. Yeah, you can make 2 Raw Street Doctor money by playing the monetized playlist in the background. And you can do this when you clean it up. You can do this at any time. You can open up a playlist, push play, listen to it, turn it down, and that helps out the 3 Kings so much. So thank y'all so much for all y'all support. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Shout out to Tracy, man. Shout out to Tracy.
Big shout out to Tracy. Hey, Carl, I see your comment too. Carla says a tornado watch, and it's coming to South Carolina, man. We're gonna pray for your safety, man. Let God steer that thing right on around y'all over there.
It was a tornado in Texas. My father we called my brother right outside of Houston. I forgot about that. He said it.
Yeah, this is the time of year that they get to drop him out here, man. This is the time of year.
So definitely, man, we pray a covering over everybody.
Carla. Shout out Tracy.
Salute, Sugar Bum. Shout out to yo bitter butt too. You know, we here in the building.
Talking about she had bullet fragment in her foot. What the hell she did? What you gonna time out?
So, man, we want to make sure everybody in the chat is blessed. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Watch your Taco Tuesday. Watch your Taco Tuesday says self-care.
What they do?
Hey, self-care is self-love, man. Watch your taco, man. So that's how we're going to end it, man. Hey, you brothers, man, I'm going to give it to y'all for the closing statements, man. 2 Raw, let me know what you got on the close, and then you're going to go to Street Doctor for the closing statements, man.
Hey, man, hey, watch your Taco Tuesday. Hey, I feel like Tory was watching this taco, but they trying to, it's more than watching no taco for Tory right now. They trying to take his taco, just take it. They trying to debo his taco. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, what that is? Okay, we got the merch on deck. Y'all shot with my boy, shot with the king over there. For sure. Hey, yeah, but Tory, man, hey, man, keep your head up, bro. I feel like they're trying to blackball Tory and they coming for him right now. So and whenever they do our brothers like this is the time that we should be protecting our brothers, man. Protect them brothers out there. Don't let them just feel like they out there by themselves, getting done any kind of way by the system, and it ain't nothing they can do about it. They let them know, and we need to let them boys know we got their back. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, I was in and out because my reception out right now, but I was here the whole time, but I was freezing up on the other end and stuff like that. But hey, man, Perfect Timing Podcast, y'all go sub to the platform. We doing a $300 giveaway. When Perfect hit the mark. So hey, man, y'all sub to the platform, sub to 2 Raw, TV Uncut, sub to Street Doctor down there. Y'all see Street Doctor, and y'all know 3 King Podcast. And pretty soon we're gonna have one channel for the 3 King Podcast. So y'all get ready to go sub for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we rock it, man. 3 Kings doing king shit. And that's all I got to say.
Y'all already know what's going on. It's Street Dollar. Y'all know what's up. Like I told y'all earlier, man, after the live end, I'm gonna drop 2 videos. So y'all make sure y'all go over there to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all can know when a nigga do drop. So y'all know how we rocking. And that go for all channels because we drop on different channels, man. Different lives, different channels, man. So y'all must subscribe to everybody, man. Everybody. And show love because we show love back, man. Nobody rock how we rocking, as y'all can see. But yeah, I'm finna drop 2 videos after this, man. That's all I'm really gonna say. Y'all know what's going on. Street Doctor Courtroom. Somebody gotta get a talking to. And I'm gone.
Man, it's perfect timing on the close, man. You know, it's King Perfect with the round table, man. So all I got to say on my close, man, is subscribe to my brothers. Make sure you watch all episodes of the Three Kings. Today, we were the first one. Too Raw called me. He want to let me know that Tory Lanez got arrested in court. He know I've been on this case. So thank you, Too Raw. Thank you to Mrs. Too Raw for keeping us up to date. Today, we discussed the fact that Tory Lanez was arrested in court and given new bail, $350,000 bail. And we also learned today that Tory Lanez, even though he is innocent in a fight for his life in a felony assault case, he also has 2 protective orders against him while he's fighting this case. So this is a man up against the wall. He has a discovery protective order and a personal protective order against Meg Thee Stallion. I didn't know that before. Now we have some new information. It seems like every time something comes out about this case, there's new information. So now we know Tory Lanez has 2 multiple protection orders, and Tory Lanez now has violated a protection order. He's in a case. He's in a criminal protection case. And now Tory Lanez has violated a protection order. He got arrested in court. I pray he wasn't arrested in front of the jury. Shout out to Street Doctor for bringing out that information. I pray he wasn't arrested in front of the jury. But we now know that Tory Lanez has 2 protective orders, and he has violated one of those protective orders to the point that he had to be remanded into custody. He was placed in jail and given a $350,000 bail. And he still has to fight this case. He goes to trial 9/14. We will be there. We will be there in person, live, suit on, camera, tie. I will be at the trial. You will be there with me. 9/14, Perfect Timing Podcast, the perfect court perspective. Thank you for tuning in. Another fire podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to Perfect Timing Podcast. Subscribe to Street Doctor. Subscribe to Too Raw TV. And we are the flyest, best podcast you ever heard in your life. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth every time, all the time. Perfect timing. And we're going to end it with a little song like this.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do. Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude, yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,